Look, I'm Craig Hartman, along with Donna. We own the BBQ Exchange in Gordonsville, Virginia, which is a kind of a chef-driven restaurant that cooks food over wood and without electric, without gas, and it's also a restaurant that tries to make everything that it serves except for ketchup. So it's quite a piece of work that we've created over there.
Well, we had someone that was interested in franchising with us and a lower scale of what we were doing now, and he said maybe you'd be interested in doing a class to help you organize something like that. So we decided to see what it would be like for our people, and we decided that it would be something, after we took the class, we decided it would be for people that were growing. We were husband and wife kind of business, thinking
Right.
we could do it by ourselves. Recognized we can't do this by ourselves. It grew really fast. Hired some managers, pulled in a friend, and then they were like, okay, what's next? And where's your vision statement? And where's your mission statement? And where are your processes? And maybe not those words, but definitely those pressures were on us to come up with all these things when we just thought it was going to be a little mom and pop thing.
I think that with the fella from FranSmart who said, this class achieves results. Remember he said
Yes,
that?
he did.
We send people down achieves results, and that kind of perked our ears up. We're like, a class that achieves results. We need something like that because, we opened this restaurant differently than most people. I was a chef at a really fine hotel, and it was getting some of the highest ratings in the world, and we knew there needed to be an exit strategy, so we actually opened it with the mindset, we're going to open a simple restaurant that, we can run or we don't have to run, but it's going to be barbecue, and so that's how we kind of opened it. But then after we opened it, we realized, my God, this is hard. I mean, this is as hard as it is doing, a world-class fine dining event because of the way we were cooking, and we set it up to be difficult. And so I retired quickly from fine dining, and Donna and I have been working together. And then we've always been trying to get the bull by the horns because our great thing was we had this fantastic product. So people were coming from everywhere to eat this barbecue. We just didn't really have the processes, so things we've learned, for instance, from this particular class, the first time we realized that there are processes for everything. Creating the pork sandwich was a process. Never even occurred to me that it was more than just making a pork sandwich.
And getting it to the customer the same way each and every time
Right.
was going to be a process that we could actually do.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything that was out of our control. That we had the control to
Right.
make all those processes happen and be able to teach them to people and have the great result that we were looking for.
Donna's always been the very detailed one, and I'm passionate, so I make this food, tell everybody how to make it, and they make it. But now we have this thing where we have all these employees, where we went from 5 to 45 employees at the barbecue alone, that now need to understand everything, and we realized that we were falling behind in that area. So we took the orientation checklist as our first piece, and we see a lot of results with that, so we decided to bring these other folks back down and
We started with a small class that was done on a weekend in DC with 2 of our managers, our manager for a separate location that we do a bistro, and then we had our HR office manager take it, and that led to having our director of operations here now today and our restaurant manager here today. And hopefully in December, we're going to have our chef and our sous chef here.
Yeah.
It's going to make a big difference. We're excited to see what happens.
We've operated at an excellent level. We are in the top 100 barbecue restaurants in America. Garden and Guns bucket list for barbecue restaurants to eat before they die. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We've made those lists without even striving to, or we've strived to be 100%, but we haven't taught our staff. And so we realize, hey, we've gotten to here. Now, where can we go from here? That is pretty exciting for us.
It is very exciting to know that we've maybe managed at 80%, that we can actually go to 100%. That's pretty exciting, you're right.
it's a neat, kind of a neat thought for us.
I think the first time was for us to decide whether it was going to be something that we could share with our staff. And this time it's exciting because we see what we saw in the beginning now coming out in them.
Yeah.
They're getting excited about it. They're getting excited about, oh, wow, if we have a process, you mean it's going to run smoother? You mean the customer's always going to get their stuff in the bag if we have a process to put it in there? And I don't have to be running behind them each time to get it done? But everybody does it the same way.
Yeah.
So it's always the same thing. And I can teach that because there's a process. That's exciting for them too.
You know, for us, it's something I could give to anybody who's thinking about this class. Is we did come in, well, let's see if this is a class we would like to do with our staff. So our mentality was, look, we're good. His thing better,
Maybe,
this class
yeah.
better be something if we're going to
Better
bring
rise to
people
our
back.
level,
Yeah,
right?
better rise to our level. And so
Now we have to rise to you.
we came into it this time knowing that it was something we want to do and bringing our staff. And like I said, they're highly motivated, intelligent people who, you know, are like focused. So here now they have to change their thinking. And we came into it with a different mentality because we know it's good. And now they have to also feel it. And we've been able to watch that happen. And for me, I'm able to receive more this time than I did the last
I
time.
think so too. Eye-opening.
Yeah. You know, I had that same thing in my head, but I was thinking that's 2 words. So I was like, oh, God. Eye-opening, eye-opening is good. Yeah, it's, I think it's humbling